Hey guys, so welcome back. Here is my second in my skincare series of videos. So as you can see, I am back with still my face makeup on, and we are going to test out these Tropic products and we're going to see how we feel about them. So we're going to go in first with the cleanser. Now obviously I said that it came with the bamboo face cloth. Now it's damp, and can I say that this got softer as it got wet? That's like crazy. I've never had a cloth that did that. As soon as you usually get them wet, they either don't because they're too soft, or if they're quite hard, they just get a little bit rougher to exfoliate your skin, maybe, I don't know. But yeah, that happened. So this is the cleanser. Now I obviously don't need to shake it, so I'm just going to pop some. Now it says 2 to 4. We're going to go with 4 because I've got a fair amount of makeup on, and we are going to just pop it on my face. Now I am a little bit out of my comfort zone, people. I've not taken my makeup off on camera ever, so please appreciate what I'm doing for you, okay? Yeah, I would say that maybe in my case 4.5 pumps. Now I don't know if I'm just using too much or not, so if anyone's got any ideas. However, one thing I will say immediately, it's taken off my mascara. Now I had It Cosmetics mascara on, which is absolutely wonderful, but it's waterproof and it's really difficult to remove. Not for this. I already like that. So then it just tells me to wipe this off. Yeah. And as you can see, my beautifully red, uncomfortable skin is underneath. Yes, so I did notice that they had a powdered cleanser. I'm quite a lover of the whole double cleanse thing. However, that being said, I'm not sure I'd need to double cleanse. I feel like I haven't got any makeup on my face, so we'll give it that. However, I might just buy that because I like the whole double cleansing thing. I like knowing that my skin's really clean, so that's something that might come in the future. But so far, thoughts, I like this. My face doesn't feel tingly, so that's a bonus. Has anyone ever done that? Oh my god, I had a cleanser that I bought from high street retailer, and when I opened it, I should have known not to put it on my face because the smell of chemicals that came out of it were horrendous. However, it was meant to be quite gentle, so I put it on my face and it burned. That's all I'm gonna say. This does not burn. So I'm now supposed to follow it up with the vitamin toner, which we're going to do. Yeah, that's lovely. I don't know if I'm supposed to rub it in or not. As I said, that thing I said in my previous video about it kind of in at you, it didn't do that on my face. I didn't feel it. It just maybe did it on my hand because it was the first time I used it. I'm not seeing any kind of weird mascara residue, so I really like that. Right, next we're going to put this on. Now it does say 1 to 3 pumps daily onto your face and neck in upward circular motion. So we're going to go with 2 pumps, and I'm going to put 1 this side and then 1 this side. Now maybe we will go with 3 because I feel like maybe, hang on, come on, the top of my head as well will need some. Now as I said, it is quite yellow. That's a fairly natural thing. We like it. So just gonna, oh my gosh, now the smell, oh, that smells amazing. Now I would suggest that if you aren't into any kind of scented products, I'm assuming that they will have, I didn't look, but I'm assuming that they will have an unscented one, but that smells divine. It smells of think it's oranges, which I love the idea of, because we've obviously got a bit of vitamin C going in there. That's going to brighten the whole face. Oh, I like that. Yeah. Now, it didn't take very long to sink in. My skin has taken it really well. It's lovely. I love that they don't have a night and day cream. So, because what I would always find is night creams are they're too heavy. I think they're great for people who need extra moisture, things like that. That's not something that I actually needed, apart from maybe a little bit here. So I never quite got the idea of a night cream, and I would usually use my day cream at night. The problem with that being is probably the ingredients that go into the day cream are formulated so you're out in the daylight, not fast asleep. So yeah, there's that. So we're going to follow that up with the Glowberry first, because I had a look on their website before I came to do this, and there is a pattern to adding these in. There was a list of things that you should put on first and which you should follow up with, and it said that obviously Glowberry followed by Super Greens. There was also a little note that said there were 2 of these that you shouldn't use together. So you should use one and then you should use the next one 24 hours later. So I would assume it would be a kind of alternate day kind of thing, because it says that the ingredients will invalidate each other, which is really nice to know, because actually some companies would use that as a get out clause for why their products haven't worked. If one has cancelled the other out, oh well, sorry, that's not our fault. But actually they've told you that. They've told you that, look, guys, don't put these together because you're not going to get the true benefit. And I really, really like that they've done that. So we're now going to test out the, can I not call it the Ribena bottle? We're going to test out the Ribena syrup. Sorry, I know. Now, I have a pet peeve on Instagram and all of that, and I know why people do it. I get it, but it's my pet peeve. Why do we need to drip product down our face? First of all, we're going to put the glass on our face, so if there was anything in there that could create a problem here, see where I'm going with this? So also, if you're dripping it down your face, how do you need that much product on your face? Come on now. So I'm going to take the pipette, and it said 4 drops. So we're going to add that, and we're going to put it onto my face like so. Now this is supposed to help all of the redness, etc. I like that. I like that a lot. It definitely, okay, so first thing first, yes, I am a little bit red. This is something that my skin will do regularly. My skin will get red. As soon as you put any kind of product on it, it will get red. Now, the only little tingly bit, I guess, is this kind of spot that I've had here, but that's not something unusual. Any time I put anything on my face that I feel is almost beneficial, my spots will kind of go, "Ooh, what is this? Stop trying to fix us." So that will happen. The rest of my face doesn't feel tingly, doesn't feel tight, it doesn't feel anything. It feels, if anything, it feels a little bit sticky, but I quite like that because I'm not going to go to bed quite yet anyway. So we will pop that back in its little box. Now these have to go apparently also in the fridge, which I've got to say, after kind of a day in the sun or anything like that, if these are in the fridge, they're going to taste, if these are in the fridge, they're going to feel quite nice on your face. As you can see, I have been in the sun, so a lot of this kind of redness is from that. So we're going to follow that up swiftly. Now, I don't know if I'm supposed to leave time between them. It didn't say that I should. And considering their disclosures on everything else, I'm assuming I can put this straight onto my face. So again, I'm just going to go in and get a pipette. It now says 3 to 6 drops. So we're going to go with 6, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we're going to go with 4 because I can now feel the texture of this. And I know that I do not need 6 drops of it because it is an oil, which I like a lot. This actually feels like the most luxurious facial I think I've ever had. You know, like when you go and they put that last little bit of oil on your face and they kind of massage it. That's how I feel now. The only thing I am getting a little bit around the edges is a little bit of, they call it pilling, where obviously the two things are working together. But I think I kind of love that. Yeah. I mean, you're going to go to bed feeling beautiful. And already, I would say, I wish I could have done a using my old products video before this. Didn't really want to, gotta say. I was already using Boots Botanics, which is fairly natural, don't get me wrong. But even then, when I was using those, this here, you'd get that kind of red mask along here, particularly. It would be awful. And I mean, yes, I have got some red patches, but that's not going to go overnight, which is why we're testing this out over 3 months. There's no point me sitting here saying I've put it on once, do you know, it's the best thing ever, go buy it, or this is awful, I'm not going to use it. So we're going to use it, and I'm going to come back in a week to you guys, and I'm going to show you the difference. So yes, I'm going to come back on, and I'm going to discuss what my week's been like. And I'm going to come back on with no makeup. I don't know how I feel about that. But I also may come back with no makeup to discuss what my face is like, but also put some makeup on. Because one of the things I know is that I was having to put more makeup on my face to cover up the things I didn't like. But right now, my skin is looking lovely. We'll see what happens in the morning. But right now my thoughts are, I love the smells. I love the way it feels. I feel like I've just spent the last 15 minutes or so having the most luxurious pamper at home, which is great, isn't it? Because it's lockdown. We couldn't go for a pamper even if I wanted to. So yeah, guys, thank you as always for watching. If anyone's got any questions, leave them down below. And yeah, that's where we are. Day 1 of trying this Tropics skincare. Face is feeling great, to be honest, and we'll see what we're like in a week. Okay, thanks guys, see you all soon. Mwah.